Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks.
Yeah, man, that theme song gets me amped. Gets me amped for another week of Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks, brought to you by MyBookie.com. Promo code Drinking Bros doubles your first deposit all the way up to $1,000. I thought I had it this week.
Another week of disappointment.
Man, you've been way off this year. It's been wild to see.
Got me thrown off my game. No top 10s, no top 20s. Formula's all fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
But what about match play? I mean, match play was match play, right?
Match play was match play.
All three of my guys finished in the top 8, and I was dealing through the weekend. I thought for sure one of them would win, and then they each... I mean, it was close. It came down to the last hole on each of them, but they got out of there. And then the two guys we wanted in the final, Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy,
they played each other.
Beefed it as well, yeah.
They played each other, but
for
place,
third.
yeah.
And they beefed it as well. Sam Burns played Cam Young, who still hasn't won, so thank God I didn't pick him.
No. I think he has less than 40 PGA starts, and he has like 6 or 7 second-place finishes.
It's crazy.
It's wild.
Why can't this guy win?
You know, Scotty couldn't either for a while. So once he gets that first win, he might just like snowball.
Well, how old is Cam Young?
25.
Okay.
He's young.
All right. So he's got some time. He's always there. I stopped betting. I bet him a lot last year. I stopped betting him this year just simply because he just wouldn't win, and he would have disappointed me again on Sunday.
He's got a new caddy.
Does he?
On the bag.
Oh, look at that.
Webb Simpson's old caddy.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
But as far as the tournament goes, I know we talked about it on the recap on Monday. Great events, great to be there, and it's beautiful. It sucks that it's going away.
I almost got smoked by Brian Harmon.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You loved Brian Harmon this week.
I didn't love Brian Harmon.
Loved him this week, dude.
We were there for
over
5
him,
minutes, and he on 12 went wayward with his second shot right and hit the guy next to us.
Holy shit!
Almost took out my dad.
Is he dead?
He had like a bloody ear.
Really? What do you do in that? Do you sue?
You get like a signed glove.
From Harmon?
Yeah.
Do you want that?
Not really.
No. That's not something you want on your wall.
He's a little man, too.
Yeah.
It's a little glove. It's not going to fit your hand.
Man, he got a bloody ear. I always wondered what happened when you see these guys go down like that. When you see these foreplay shots and they go down.
I believe broke someone's phone at one point.
In the crowd?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think he's on the hook for a new phone.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Big event this week. The Valero down in San Antonio.
Huge event. Some are saying one of the biggest tournaments of the year.
I've often said this. It's the Masters and then the Valero.
The Valero Texas Open.
Yeah, down in San Antonio. And those are the two best you can get.
It rolls you right into Masters weekend.
It sure does.
It's crazy how they're back-to-back.
It is.
Yeah.
And I guess my question to you is, will there be a lot of people playing this week that are big names?
The answer to that question is no. No, there will not be. I believe the favorite is Tyrrell Hatton, and I think Ricky's up there too.
Pretty Ricky Fowler?
Ricky Fowler.
Well, do you know why?
Like a top 5 favorite.
I know why. Do you know why?
Kuchar.
Yeah. Well, Ricky Fowler, I know why. I don't know why Kuchar, but...
Well, Ricky's playing well.
No. Ricky has to win this tournament in order to qualify for the Masters, or he does not get in.
He has to win to get in.
He's got to win to get in. Can he do it, is the question.
He can't get in with like a second place finish?
He has to
He
win
doesn't
this
get
tournament.
enough FedEx Cup points?
Nope.
I haven't really broken down my FedEx Cup chart, so...
Yeah, you usually have a poster above your bed, and
we keep it in studio. Actually, it's right behind Joel.
Yeah, we've got 16 of them up. Obviously, one above my bed, your bed, one above Joel, and then the other 13 are actually inside Bob's garage, and he's a big fan
because we have different formulas from the FedEx Cup, but. It usually kind of pans out the same.
It sure does. It sure does. So does Pretty Ricky win this thing then?
No.
He's played well this year.
I don't care. I'm not taking Ricky.
Okay. Who you got this week?
This week, I have Cameron Davis.
Oh, you got Cam Davis.
Got Cam Davis. Saw him live at the match play. He was looking good.
Yep.
Playing well.
Yeah.
Believe he's 46-1 right now on my bookie.
I'll look this up. The odds have been changing drastically on this, and I'm not really sure why.
Maybe we missed an announcement during the show.
No, not at all. I think a lot of people are betting Ricky Fowler because this story is pretty funny, and like he has played well enough.
Yeah.
He's like the most famous person in this thing.
In this tournament, yeah. I'm gonna go Cam Davis 46-1. I'm gonna go Aaron Ray, the Englishman, 47-1, and then I'm going with the Texas boy at 120-1. That's kind of been low key playing some good golf. Kramer Hickok. UT zone.
UT zone. Kramer Hickok.
So there's the card. You see it. I even added the tournament logo.
Very classy of you, Dan.
Very nice.
Very
Look
on
at
brand.
that, dude. You don't get that
It's
on
like you're
any other
trying.
golf show. You don't get that on any other golf show.
I think you get it on like every other golf show, but
So
I don't think so.
I'm gonna invoice Valero for that.
You should. Do we have the rights for that?
I don't know.
I'm kidding.
I don't think it's trademarked.
I don't think they're going to call. I don't think they're going
No,
to.
I think
might.
they'll take any publicity they can get.
How's this tournament in real life? You ever been to this thing?
I haven't been to San Antonio for this tournament. I've been to Byron Nelson in Dallas, obviously Del Match Play. I've been to Houston. This is the only Texas tournament I haven't been to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering because I try to avoid San Antonio
At all costs, yeah.
as much as possible. Yeah.
Right.
Last year was not good for me. I had to go to San Antonio a bunch. You were with me on a couple of those journeys.
Yeah.
One was the Sweet 16.
I didn't care for it.
No.
No.
No, me neither.
Didn't even want to go to the games.
Well, we had nice tickets for that game. That was great.
But still, you're in San Antonio.
The one that I didn't want to go to, and that fight's coming up, by the way, and I want to go ahead and plug that because a lot of people are betting it, is the Tank Davis fights against Garcia. So Dan and I actually went to Garcia's last fight. We were ringside. I was not impressed by that guy. I think he's going to get fucking destroyed.
Yeah, he stinks.
Stinks. And it's just a social media dude, and I think he's going to get fucking shit canned. But the more surprising thing is the pay-per-view dollar amount dropped today. $85. It's $84.99 for that goddamn fight.
It's more than a UFC event.
It sure is. That seems excessive, right?
Yeah.
Like, shit. I remember, I think, what was it? Tyson Holyfield, that was like the most expensive.
I mean, get it if you can, if it's going to sell pay-per-views. Do people care enough about Ryan Garcia?
You know, he's got a huge social media following, so we'll see. I mean, it's a crazy number. He's got like 8 million followers or something like that.
Sure. How many of the 8 million followers want to drop close to $90?
I get it, dude. I'm with you. They don't because they're not doing it for Jake Paul anymore. So we'll see. But as always, again, we're brought to you by mybookie.com. Promo code Drinking Bros doubles your first deposit all the way up to $1,000. You can bet on that fight. You can bet on these golf tournaments here, and you can bet on baseball this weekend. I'm going this week with Davis Riley. I'm going to take him again at 23-1. I've taken him.
Another Cam Young situation, but less successful.
I know, dude.
Can't do anything.
But he's been there. He's been close, and there's not a lot of names in this tournament. So one of these guys is eventually going to break through. I wanted to ask you about Hideki here. Hideki's on this. Why is nobody picking Hideki?
Well, he has back problems. He withdrew from the tournament, the Del Match Play,
Yeah.
and he had back and neck problems. So I would stay away from Hideki.
Yeah, I agree. Every time, I played him twice last year, and he got hurt. and
WD'd,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, fuck off. I'm out of here on this bullshit. But I'm going to go also with, so he's at 23-1. I'm going to go with Bo Hostler at 64-1 here as well.
It's crazy good odds on my bookie because I saw other odds.
Really good
other
odds.
websites had Bo at like 40-1.
Yeah, so this is 64-1 here for Bo Hostler.
I don't hate it.
And then another guy who's been showing up, man, around the leaderboard here and there is Alex Smalley. He's at 60-1. And
You can have him.
Those are my three picks.
I think I'm out on Alex Smalley. I don't think I ever want to take Alex Smalley ever
He
again.
might be my Will Zalatoris for you, right?
Fuck. I'm out on Will too. Will's done. Will's dead in my book after this week.
Cam Young can't win.
Will A went 0-2.
Willie Z can't win.
Willie Z went 0-2 in match play this week, and then just didn't show up Friday.
No.
Just was like, I'm going home. There's videos of him just at Buc-ee's on the way back to Dallas.
No way.
It's like, dude, you had a tea time.
And he just didn't show
It's
up
like,
for it.
nah, I'm good.
Since we're chatting about it here to wrap up the show with the Masters coming up, does it hurt a guy like Scotty Scheffler or Rory for playing that many fucking holes this last week?
They have a whole week off. They'll be fine.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that was a lot of golf.
It is
Looking
a lot of
back
golf.
at it, just being there, you're like, oh shit, man, because it was warm.
But the way he's playing, it's hard to not think Scotty's going to win the Masters. I'm not going to pick him, but I mean, he's going to be like 6-1, 7-1.
I think there is something mental though when you lose in match play where somebody's like, "Hey, I beat you." I like the fact that he lost it.
Well, Rory needs to win the Masters for the career Grand Slam, so
Yeah,
still
and
has that mental hurdle.
By the way, with Rory,
Also hasn't won a major in a decade now. So
it's been a long time, but with Rory too, he's literally carrying the PGA Tour on his back, and he's in all these fucking meetings every single goddamn day. Mm-hmm. That's got to be taxing as well because he's not out on the course.
Well, yeah,
he's got to deal with these people,
and he has a brain. Scotty Scheffler doesn't have a brain.
Right?
He's just like, I like coffee, but not coffee before my rounds.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what Jessie said? She said,
he's a golden retriever.
That
really.
guy walking around just looks like doo 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 doo. That's the way she talked about Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, because both of them came to the holes we were on. Rory, she goes, that looks like an impressive dude who's an athlete. Mm-hmm. And when you see him out,
but he's a tiny man.
He is, but from above, we were above him. He walks with a fucking swagger.
He's got swag. Scotty's just very derpy, but sometimes the best athletes are airheads. I mean, Dustin Johnson's a great example, but Dustin's cool, right? Like Scotty's kind of lame.
Yeah,
because he still has that like religious aspect about him.
It would be nice to see Rory win the Masters. Just because for the game itself and the superstars and all that stuff now, I didn't agree with it with the FedEx Cup because he really didn't win anything all year, and then he just blew away the field in the FedEx Cup, and you're like, wait, what?
But
now
Scotty,
you're gonna get fucking $20 million?
Scotty at least looks cool playing golf because he's got like that weird foot stance where he slides when he hits the ball, and it's kind of becoming its own iconic image now.
I know what it is, by the way, with him. Having seen him, twice now in person, right in front of us, he looks like a guy that just showed up at the course and is just naturally gifted and can do it. And it's his own weird thing where most everybody else has this solid fucking routine that they're going through. Some of these guys take forever to hit the goddamn ball where you're just like, dude, what are you doing, man?
All right, so we'll rehash our picks.
Yep.
I got Cam Davis, Aaron Ray, and Kramer Hickok.
Yeah.
Those are my three winner plays right there on screen. 46-1, 47-1, and then 120-1. So $100 there wins you $12K.
God damn it, dude. That's big.
We need that.
I got Davis Riley at 23-1. I've got Alex Smalley at 60-1. And I've got Bo Hostler at 64-1. Bet with us or against us on mybookie.com. Don't forget to use that promo code Drinking Bros to double your first deposits. Next week is the Masters.
That will be a bigger show. We might go a half hour for that, or maybe
for
like
sure.
45. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll do a whole hour show on that.
I'm into it.
Masters week.
God,
you hear the theme song
it's already
come on?
It's already in my thing right now.
The commercials for March Madness. They play the Masters intro.
As soon as you hear it, dude, it's in my fucking ears. I love it.
But stay on this YouTube channel because we're about to have a baseball preview, actually.
We sure are. That's coming up next. Hot Bob, who's your guest here today? Who do we got?
Ryan
Ryan
Spader.
Spader's on the show.
Philly guy.
Let's go. Philly guy. Maybe you should pop your beak in since you're a diehard Phillies fan.
Right, as like the biggest baseball expert in the office, I feel like I should probably just remain on this microphone.
Yeah, for the fightins, for the fightins, as they call them up there.
Yeah, we've been calling them the fightins forever.
For what? 100
Definitely
years?
not just the last 6 months.
No, probably 100 years. Probably 100 years.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, kids. For Delco Dan, I'm Ross Patterson. This is Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks. We'll see you on the links.